Hey everybody, what's up? Jim Dandy here once again. Hey, I'm reminding you, we are days away from Powerversary 11, Pure Power Wrestling's anniversary show featuring Rage in the Cage, where the main event will be a steel cage for the Heavyweight Championship. Kyle Sebastian, the #1 contender, faces this man, the current reigning PPW Heavyweight Champion, Big Business, Sydney Steele.
That's just it. This Saturday, Kyle Sebastian, Sydney Steele, the PPW Heavyweight Championship inside of a steel cage.
Inside of a steel cage, as I mentioned before, probably the most arduous professional wrestling match that there is. You brought it to this, Sydney Steele. You forced Kyle Sebastian's hand. He brought this to the board of directors, and they immediately sanctioned the match.
I mean, Jim, Kyle, he was standing in the ring there at Super Slam at the end of our triple threat match. He was out of breath. He was maybe not thinking quite as clearly as he could have been, challenging me to a steel cage match. Now, Jim, I don't know if Kyle fully understands. The last time he was in a cage, he was out for 18 months.
A litany of injuries suffered during that match.
Yeah.
We've been through it.
Just about, what, a month and a half ago, I was inside of a steel cage, and myself and my tag team partner beat two guys so badly that they haven't even been back to the company yet.
Are you telling me this is foreshadowing, Sydney Steele? Are you planning to put Kyle Sebastian out of wrestling?
Am I planning to put Kyle Sebastian out of wrestling? No, but there's a very good chance that is going to be a side effect of this match. See, I love being inside that steel cage. I've been inside the cage more times than anyone in PPW. I've lost, we're going to be honest, buckets of blood inside that steel cage, and I absolutely love it because once that cage locks, once there's four sides of steel around you, you know, you can barely make out the people in the front row. It's just you and your opponent. It's a brand new side of Sydney Steele.
Sydney Steele, you're telling me that you're looking forward to a one-on-one match when for the last 6+ months you have had an array of wrestlers in your back pocket helping you retain that championship.
I mean, helping me retain the championship, that's fair. I think that's a fair statement. You see, you know, without a doubt, Kyle Sebastian, the best wrestler I've ever been on the opposite side of the ring as. I'll give him that, no doubt whatsoever. But I think he erroneously believes that I've needed the help of other wrestlers to retain this championship, when truthfully, I've done what I've done to make it just a little bit easier. And see, when I first got this back, the very first night I got this back, I said,
under scrupulous tactics nonetheless.
That's fair. But when I got this back, I said it was all about making Kyle Sebastian's life just a little bit worse. So you know what, I don't need all this help to keep the belt around my waist, but it certainly feels good to have it.
Really? You feel, as the Pure Power Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, that you would rather have an array of other wrestlers help you retain than just going off your own merit? I mean, you were the one who, after you lost your championship, took off, found yourself, trained yourself, brought yourself back, and let's be honest, you're not the same Sydney Steele that left.
No. And that's the thing. I was happy to be just gone. Kyle Sebastian, he could have had this title around his waist, beaten every opponent forever, but he just couldn't stop calling out Sydney Steele, could he? He just couldn't stop every time he won a match looking down that camera and saying, when's he going to be back? He's got to be back for this title. So, yeah, so I came back. There's only so many times you can be called out without showing your face. So I came back and I took this from him. And you've seen my title defenses.
I have.
You've seen my title defenses. When it's not Kyle Sebastian, I don't necessarily need a whole array of other wrestlers, but it sure is fun just to make his life a little bit more miserable by introducing a couple other people. I'm not going to be able to do that this Saturday in the cage, but I think Kyle needs to sit back and he needs to ask himself, does he want to be locked in a cage with Sydney Steele?
Well, there you go, folks. Sydney Steele, rebuttal right here with Jim Dandy. Hey, don't forget, April 30th, Fritz 6 Center, 7 p.m. bell time, Powerversary 11, Rage in the Cage, Sydney Steele, Kyle Sebastian, one-on-one inside a steel cage for the Heavyweight Championship. Gather your crew. We want to see you there. Don't you dare miss it.